Hey friends, welcome back to our Python journey. And today we are going to go through module 4. We are going to talk about one of my favorite topics, which is lists in Python. Why are lists so cool? Any idea? Well, because they can hold anything. It could be numbers, strings, even other lists as well. Yeah, Python is that flexible. So, what exactly is a list? So think of it like a shopping bag. You can throw in apples, bananas, milk, and maybe even a smaller bag with cookies inside. So that is actually something like a Python list. It could be ordered, we can change it, and it can hold different types of items. Maybe list inside the list or as well. Like if you see here, something like this. So let's start with the syntax of the list. So to make a list, you just have to use the square brackets and separate the items with commas. Let me show you. Like for example, numbers. I'm creating a list. So now at this point, Python is thinking it as a variable, but later when you give list, Mhm. Okay. Now you see Python is taking the input as list. And now when you print numbers, it will print the list. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to make a list, you just have to use the square brackets and keep the items inside the list separated with commas. That's it. And you can create even fruits list here. Just create it. So always fruits are, you'll give string. So apple, you can give banana, maybe orange. And you can create mixed list like mixed list where you can keep everything, like you can keep a number, any string, any boolean data, which is either true or false, and you can also keep list inside the list. So you can add multiple items at once, and when you print this, print mixed list, so it will just print everything you want. So Python doesn't mind. It can, add the numbers, the string, the Boolean data, true or false, and a list as well. Sorry, my throat is really bad today. A list inside a list. So now, how do you grab something from your list? Like in order to print, I just want 10 from this one. How do you do that? Well, for that, we use a concept called index. In Python, the counting starts from zero. Not just in Python, in any programming language, when you're giving anything in the list, or it could be an array in other programming languages. So you always start with zero and then one, two. So zero, one, two, three. Zero, one, two, three, four. Something like that. So in order to get the first item, you have to just give mixed list of 0. So when you do that, it will just print 10. See? And when you give 1, then it will give you the second item, Python. So this is the second item. So 0, think of it like a memory. It is saving it as a zeroth memory, and the first one, and the second one, and the third one. So the position of 10 is from my list of 0. The position of Python is 1 and something like that. So what if we want the last item? You can do either 3. So then it will just give you the last item. But now I know that there are 4 items in this list. Sometimes I don't know how many items are there in the list to get the last one, last position. So what I can do is I can just give -1 to get the last position when I don't know the length of the list, like the size of the list, the number of items in the list. Then if you just give -1, then it is going to get the last one for you. If you give -2, then it will give you the last second one. It's like you're telling the Python, hey Python, get me the last item from the list, last second item from the list, something like that. So the positive numbers count from the front, like 0, 1, 2, 3, and the negative, like if you want from the last one, then it will be -1, -2, -3, something like that. Don't worry, if you practice more, then you're going to, get more idea on how lists exactly works. So why lists are amazing? I could say because they keep order, like the items stay in the order the way you put them, and they are mutable. It means you can change or add or even remove the stuff from the list, and they are flexible. If you see, they can hold anything. If you see in other programming languages, like for example, if you see arrays, so there you just have to give numbers, you just have to give strings, you just have to give Boolean, something like that. But here you can give whatever the data that you want, and it will, take the values flexibly according to the needs. So here we have actually saw that lists are actually a collection of items that you keep in a, brackets, in a square brackets separated with comma, something like this. Okay. We can change them, we can add, we can remove the list. And why they are amazing? Because they follow the order that you give, element 1, element 2, element 3, and it will start from 0. The position of the first element in the list starts from 0, and it can hold any data type, numbers, strings, anything. So this is how you will create numbers in the list. You can create fruits in the list. You can create everything. You can keep a number, a fruit, a boolean, and even a list. So it can access, and we can access elements by index, which is nothing but we are just going to give the position number. Like imagine that there is a box holding in 0, and one banana is holding in 1, and orange is holding in 2, and strawberry is holding in 3, something like that. And when you want the last item, then you will just do -1 in the brackets. Then it will give you the strawberry as the output. And in the next video, we are going to work on the list built-in functions, so it flows directly after this one. Yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. In the next video, we are going to work with list built-in functions. See you in the next one.